Hello and welcome to this short video, which is going to concentrate on 3 steps to successful tuning. So it's always interested me that when we start a rehearsal and we tune up, whether this is in an orchestra or brass band or wind band, we tend to tune up. We ask ourselves the question whether we are sharp or flat. We attempt to address those issues. And then when we get to the full rehearsal and we start to check that tuning, we find that some players are still out of tune, or that the tuning process has not been successful. So we have to ask ourselves, has the tuning exercise been a successful process? And have we really understood what we need to do in order to tune up? So in my observations, I've found that many musicians will tend to address the tuning in a incorrect format. We will start off by listening to the tuning note, then playing the note on our instrument and trying to make sure that those 2 notes are the same note. And now this is fundamentally where the problem starts. The point of tuning, in essence, is to make sure that your instrument is the correct length in order to play the same note as the tuning note that is being provided. So if you listen too intently to the tuning note to start with, we are in danger of simply trying to lip the note in tune. And we all know that on instruments we can bend notes. So the process many musicians go through is that they listen to the tuning note first of all. We hear the tuning note, and then on our instrument we try to play exactly the same note that we're listening to. I mean, let's face it, we don't as musicians want to be the one that's out of tune, sharp or flat, so we try to be successful from the outset. And then the third stage, after we've played that same note we've listened to, is that we tend to look at the conductor in order to tell us whether we are sharp or flat. So I would like to suggest 3 ways in which we can alter or shift the way that we address tuning. So the first way I would suggest, and this might sound a bit strange to start with, is not to listen to the tuning note initially. Try your very best to first of all establish the note on your instrument with no vibrato and with a good solid dynamic. And we all know that with vibrato and with our lips we can bend notes. So it's very important to play the note as straight as we can and with a good solid mezzo forte. Once we have that note established, the second stage, and this sounds very strange to put it in this order, the second stage is to then open your ears and, keeping your note absolutely steady, check whether your note is above the pitch or below the pitch of the note of the tuning note. So stage 1, play the note firmly with no vibrato. Stage 2, open your ears at this stage and check whether your note is higher or lower than the tuning note that is being provided for you. Once you've established whether you're higher or lower, you can then go on to altering the length of your instrument, which is the purpose of tuning. The third stage, and I think this is absolutely fundamentally important, is have an opinion. So a conductor worth their salt will not give you the answer whether you're sharp or flat, will not tell you to pour your slides in or out, but will ask you the question, I'm not quite sure you're in tune, can you please fix it? So stage 1, play your note. Stage 2, open your ears and listen to the tuning note being provided. And third and finally, have an opinion whether you are sharp or flat, and over time you will develop that critical ear and that decision making process to help you tune successfully in a band. So I hope that's successful, hope that's useful for you, and good luck in your next rehearsal.